Hey, Michael Porter Jr. though. My boy been on a run, dog. I don't know if y'all been peeping, but my boy has been on a run. So
I've seen a couple things. I ain't.
Yeah. So for those of y'all that didn't know, he has recently gotten traded to the Brooklyn Nets. And this was this was around like peak NBA offseason. So the dust has settled on the trade aspect of it right now. But what he's been going viral for recently, he's been on a media run. So he's been doing a lot of podcast interviews, and he's been addressing obviously his brother with the gambling stuff, and he's been saying that, look, hey, everybody has their vice. You know what I mean? My brothers was gambling. Like, my vice centers around women. You know what I mean? And like, people are kind of, I won't say in an uproar, but like highly reacting to the fact of how like outlandish he's being, I guess.
Yeah.
In, divulging this information to the public.
Yeah.
And they're kind of wondering, like, where is it coming from?
That was what I was going to say.
think
Like,
it's
what would be
bad
the
timing,
why behind it?
Yeah.
I feel like he maybe he think he like helping his brother or something, or kind of helping that cause of like trying to make it relatable or understandable. But I don't think it's translating that same way that he think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So basically, you saying he basically trying to go out there and say that like nobody's perfect, everybody got their thing, and that was his thing.
and hey, in this situation, I could see it making sense or being an easy thing to do. But it's like, because his brother is still, the case is still going, right? Like the investigation or whatever.
It could be.
Or
I
did
thought
he
it was
already-
closed. I
No,
thought
that
it was
was
closed
over.
already.
That
And it
was
was
over.
he was
in jail.
'Cause I know the ban. I know he had the indefinite ban.
Yeah.
Right.
With the NBA, but I thought he had the years. Like, what was it? Like a few years or something? Like 3-4 years or something. Like
Yeah.
that?
So he's
But,
actually getting prison time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah.
So I look at it as a cry. I won't say a cry for help, but more so maybe a cry for attention. Sometimes when people are in a situation that they want to be in, you just kind of do shit. You know what I mean? And when you feel like nobody's listening to you, you do things to garner people's attention.
Yeah.
And what's a good way to get people's attention nowadays? Let me hop on somebody's podcast and say something viral or catchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But usually you got something else going on that you want that because you doing it. So I want this traffic to come to something like I'm selling something or I'm about to start something or
So you think it's a rollout?
that's what I'm wondering. What would be the purpose? Like what would be to gain?
Because bro, literally, because he's done podcasts before even when he was in Denver, but like his message was different. Because remember, he was more on the Christian kick,
Right.
the let me pray for you or let me pray with you, and doing interviews with women about deleting their wholeness or whatever the hell. And then it's like, now you're like, yo, this whole time you've been a womanizer? Like, what is that?
So in those interviews, like, is this like information that he just readily just volunteering, or is it based off of somebody asking him a question and he just answering it?
Q&A.
Okay.
Q&A.
Okay.
And it's not
okay.
and it's not so much like, hey, tell me about this.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, we're talking about addiction. We're talking about whatever, relationships. We're talking about anything.
Yeah.
And then like it would just lead to him being transparent and just breadcrumbing the truth of his own life.
I can kind of give him some slack for that then. If it's like based off he's answering it and then like within his answer he eventually got to that. Like I thought he was just like, just putting it out there like, yo,
that's what
this
I thought
is,
too.
what I mean? Like,
Nah, it isn't like, hey man, what do you got to say to America? All right, look, yo.
yeah. I
Hoes.
like hoes.
I love you.
My brother got the dice game going.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Now with that though, going back to the gambling though, he was saying like, and not so much referencing his brother, but he was just saying like, yo, it's easy to like put your boys on. You know what I mean? He was like, look, it's too easy for me to say, hey, look, let's get 5-10 homies, let's put X amount of money on a under. You know what I mean? And that player goes and gets hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you got to be careful with saying that because like a lot of players are under investigation right now for these types of things. Like we've been seeing it as of recently. So like, I don't want to say he dry snitching, but like you kind of like
And I don't. I mean, some of the cases that's going on right now, it's not even like 5-10 people involved. It's like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
And they getting caught.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that easy or that smooth to just be like, hey, let me get my 5 friends and do this play and we all gonna be good without getting caught.
No, because those people, man, them people are doing research. Like, they connecting you to, like, because when you winning, and if you winning at, like, big clips like that, like, they looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got investigators looking like, let's see, are you tied to any of these players in any type of way?
Right.
And if you are, like, that's probably a automatic red flag. And, you know, like, they might not say nothing on that first
that
one,
moment, yeah.
but they gonna let that, you know, build a pattern, get some evidence, and be like, all right, by the time we approach you is because, you know, we feel like we got a solid case type deal. So,
Right.
I mean, I get it though. Like, something as simple as, like, man, if you, yeah, that's crazy. That's a big temptation.
It is.
Because you
Bro,
think of
I
just
don't-
like he was saying, like,
If you making
But is the temptation of what? Putting your people
your
on?
people
Okay.
on.
So I'm about to say,
Man,
you
no.
making,
if you making 20, 30, 40 million,
I'd rather just split up a
just
meal.
give him the
Take
bread.
a meal and
That's what
split
I'm
it up
saying,
between the
bro.
whole.
Like-
What if he giving you the bread to flip it on a bet?
no. I'm giving you the bed. the
No, I'm
bread.
saying, like, what if that was?
I
you know,
get what he's saying. That's a good question.
Like,
That's a good question.
What if I'm breaking off my friends
That's
and I'm like,
stupid.
hey, look,
That's-
Investment.
if y'all want to
But
turn
that's-
that
but
into
that's-
this,
That's what I'm saying though. That's dumb when you could literally like.
of course we know it's dumb. I'm just saying,
I'm just
like,
saying.
yeah.
I don't see how that to me. That's not tempting because it's like, all right, I'm about to do that for you to make a couple $100,000, but I'm about to lose millions, and you can't
Not
ever
everybody
do that.
But
think that far.
it's no different than us taking a piece of our paycheck and betting it on prospects or betting it on whatever. You know what I
There's
mean?
a difference. The difference is if I take my check and I give you both of y'all and say, hey, bet on these people, cool. But if I'm actually in there playing and I get paid millions of dollars to play, and then I tell you to do that, I'm risking my millions of dollars. That's stupid.
yeah. I mean,
That's a
players
huge
players
difference.
do stupid shit. Just because you making millions of dollars don't mean you smart either.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
hey,
though,
let's be
like-
fair though. A lot of the players that's getting caught are doing it under their own account though.
Yeah.
Name Malik Beasley.
Was that real?
Yes,
I thought that was fake, bro.
the Malik Beasley shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that because I don't know either way, but I was just like, there's no way he did that.
Okay, so because I did see that he was like, you know, posting clips. So what I did see was that he owed money to his barber.
Situation is different.
I did see that he owed money to his barber, but then I also seen him getting a clip. I seen him in a clip getting cut by his barber during that whole shit.
That's how he
Yeah.
owed the money.
But like,
That's part of it anyway.
so, but I thought this shit was real. But I could be wrong. Whatever.
It could be, but I'm just like, bro, if you did that,
Yeah, he's just under investigation.
But it's
right
but it's just like okay, all right, my bad, Malik. Hey, big dog. But no, but what I'm getting at is though, like a lot of but what is true though, some of the players that have been getting caught recently have been doing it under their own account, and like ain't no like it's you.
Yeah.
Like it's literally your first name and your last name with a number.
Yeah.
Like
that's
bro,
what I'm saying, bro. It's
are you
like-
serious?
Yeah, I just think gambling is addictive.
It is.
Is very addictive. Even at our level, when we can win, shit. If I win 40, 60 on
for
any
sure.
given night, I'm like, word. You know what I'm saying? So I just can imagine.
And you feel like you
when
can do it again.
multiply that
Yeah.
by 1,000, and you like, when your payout could potentially be 20 to 30 something bands or something. Like, I can see just where the temptation and just like people in your ear and just a bunch of shit. We know that it's
You talking
dumb.
about for you
Just
or for
even players off the betting on themselves, just gambling in general. Like the thrill of being able to take one amount of money and flip it into something else.
I don't like
is-
if you're an NBA player and you bet on a baseball game.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing necessarily.
No, it ain't bad. I'm saying
It
it's
could lead,
addictive.
yeah, it
can
lead
lead
to
you down,
addiction,
yeah.
for sure. But still, bro, it's just like
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta again, it's down to choices. Like you were saying about the whole Instagram thing. Like you gotta know. Like me, I know. Like we was talking about tattoos the other time. It's just like, bro, I have an addictive personality, so I know it's certain things. Like I'm not about to try fucking crack. It's stupid.
Right.
I'm not about to try it
Yeah.
because I'm probably gonna like it. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people like that
Hey,
shit.
crack was a crazy place to start, by the way.
I'm just saying. I'm just going to the extreme.
I really thought you was gonna slow walk the dog or that when that boy
Just
said
trying to
like
say,
crack.
bro, I'm not gonna do that.
Hell of a drug.
Like that
Not gonna
fried
do it.
cocaine. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna overindulge in liquor too much. I've done it before.
Yeah, I definitely went through that phase. Like on the drinking tip, like definitely went through that phase where, you know, I'm like, yo, let's get to it, and it became a daily thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's I don't know, it's crazy that because you don't realize it until you in it. Like
for
you
sure.
like, oh shit, like
That's what I'm saying.
How the fuck did I get here?
From the addiction part of it, I understand that whole part, but I don't think it's as simple as the logic of like, oh, I could just make my friends a little bit of bread. That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Beasley, he got a whole different situation. Like, he owed a lot of people a lot of bread.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Like they was talking about like rent and
got
barber,
evicted.
and it's just
all
like it
types
was just like a lot, and it's just like you clearly making the money, so you just opting not to pay people, or like
I think he's more of an addiction situation of like, he's obviously addicted to something.
yeah,
And his money
Or it
was
could be
going
like
there.
he was making some false promises. Like, hey, whether it was his line or a line that he knew about, like, hey, look, put your bread on this, and like, hey, if it don't, I'm a cover your losses. And I guess he just never covered the losses, because I just don't see a barber not letting the customer walk out without paying.
Yeah,
I don't
think
see a landlord letting somebody live in a space that they're not paying for, or like whatever that looks like.
yeah.
It had to be like some form of an agreement that they were like, hey, look, and he just didn't like make good on it.
Yeah.
That's my thought process.
Especially a barber. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, look,
It's only so many cuts before I'm like, all right, bro.
yeah.
One, maybe two.
And he owed the barber some bands,
Bro,
too. I was
like, big
it was
money.
like 20.
I was like, damn,
Big money.
like,
Yeah. Like, bro, like almost a salary's worth of cuts.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, damn, did this nigga just have this nigga on retainer on some shit? Like, nigga, whenever I call, you come cut me. Because I'm just like, how do you
And what's
get,
crazy is
how do
your
you get
clientele
bill
got to
crazy?
be that good to not worry about that or put that situation on ice and then keep doing what you're
Keep
doing.
doing it, yeah.
Because I got to see that through, my boy.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I do.
For sure.
No, that